Good day, everybody. My name is Mr. Grove, and again, if you have watched the introduction video, you also have a little indication of what's going on in your health program, whether you're in basic first aid or you are in wellness and fitness. So let's get started a little bit about the syllabus, about what's going to happen in this program, and Mrs. Welsh will be doing the same thing. So here we go. First of all, I wish we were in the classroom. That would be an obvious thing, and it's a lot easier to communicate and keep one's attention. And of course, I like to throw some jokes out periodically and keep everybody entertained. So hopefully, we do that through this all online process. But here we go. So we're going to look at basic first aid, the syllabus, and go through some of that information. One thing I do want to clarify, you will not be getting certified via CPR, AED, and the reason why is we can't get in and do, one of the main reasons is we can't do live maneuvering in reference to mouth-to-mouth, CPR on the ANI, and utilizing the AED. So that being said, here's what's going to take place. The outline for the program, one is if you watch the videos, you pay attention, you answer the questions at the end of each discussion or video, you'll do extremely well. My expectations are everybody to pass with flying colors. But again, it's going to be up to you. Due diligence is a key ingredient, and that means, when you see something has to be done within the week, make sure you get that accomplished. Prioritize and be organized. So, again, one more thing. Again, as my name is Mr. Grove, remember that. You'll also run into a Mrs. Grove, Laurie Grove, on campus, and she is the Director of Career Services. So when you do run into her, say Mr. Grove says hi. And so here we go. The course objectives, and I'm going to pull up the syllabus, and you have this syllabus on the portal. Okay, go in to where it says syllabus, click on that, and you'll be able to read through it. And the basic first aid syllabus is going to go as follows. Our objectives would be, we look at what's called check call care. Before giving any type of care, we need to be, one is protect ourselves. We know within society today and what's happening with this pandemic, we talk about wearing masks and we talk about social distancing and washing our hands. So when you think about basic first aid, and you have blood pathogens, you have saliva, you have body excretion, and all kinds of scenarios, we do have to protect ourselves. So we'll talk about that. We're going to be able to go in and, as I said, check an ill person or an injured person and hopefully have a successful response, whether we have to call 911, stay with the person, keep them out of harm's way. We'll be going through a lot of scenarios with this type of setup. Blood spill cleanup, cardiac emergencies. One of the key things we talk about in here is CPR, how to take care of somebody that is in cardiac arrest or has a heart attack and is showing symptoms, or strokes we'll deal with as well. The one thing I do want to emphasize is sometimes people get paranoid. They stand around. They say, I don't want to get involved. There is a Good Samaritan Act, and the Good Samaritan Act in Pennsylvania has been very strong. And what that entails is when and if you are supporting a situation and you're doing CPR or you're doing mouth-to-mouth or you're doing the Heimlich maneuver, it has been brought to everybody's attention that, hey, I'm going to get sued. I'm going to, this is going to happen. Let me clarify this. The Good Samaritan Act protects you. So as long as you don't do anything off the chart stupid, but if you're trying and doing your best, you'll be covered. And there hasn't been any cases that went to court that have been prosecuted. So that's a good thing to say. And hopefully you'll be the person that won't be the bystander, but can be a person that steps in and can save a life. Breathing emergencies, choking, whether it's obstruction in the throat area, the esophagus, whatever it may be. It may be because you have an allergic reaction. We'll learn through and deal with that. Sudden illnesses, environmental emergencies, depending what shop you're in and what you're doing. We have to take some precautionary measures there. Of course, soft tissue injuries, you sprain your ankle, knee injury, any type of soft tissue. Also, how to take care and how to deal with it. Muscles, bones, joints, special situations and special circumstances. So, there are things we're going to go through in this program. And as I said, if you stay focused and you do answer the questions at the end. Today, you're going to have simple questions at the end of this video. And I'm going to say them to you now. And then I'll repeat them again at the end of the video so you recall what and how you answer this. One is you can answer on the portal, okay, or in the chat room, or you can just answer. Or another easy way is some of you be on your phone and say, hey, I owe Mr. Grove this information. You can just email me, and I will work it that way. I mean, last year I had 172 students, and we're down quite a bit. The number's quite small in comparison to 172. Classes range from 15 to 25 in a classroom. So when I think of this basic first aid 111, again, what I want you to do is obviously be in attendance, all classes. Participate, ask questions. We'll have some live chat rooms, whether we're on Zoom. I'm taping this on Screencast, Screenomatic in this recording. The one thing about Screenomatic, this recording can only go 15 minutes, and that's a good thing, so I won't get long-winded for that entire 15 minutes. If at any time, you do have a question, what are you going to do? That's one answer would be to email me and, notify me in some direction, either via the portal or email. So here's the question, though, I want you to complete for me so I know you were in attendance, you watched the video. So you already did the two things prior, or you will. One is you're going to look through the syllabus. When you answer these questions, that's I know you read the syllabus, so you understand about the school's policies, those type of situations. The other piece is you'll watch the introduction video that is already inserted in the portal. So make sure you look for that. That's a 4-minute video. You'll meet Mrs. Welsh and myself in that setting. So here's the questions for today. One, obviously your name, I know that, but with your name, do you have a nickname? Some people, go by whomever. When I was in college, of course, Grove, my last name Grove, they called me China Grove, my fraternity brothers, and that was all due to the Doobie Brothers singing the song China Grove. So my nickname was China. That kind of hung with me for a certain period of time. Not so much when I got into education. And when you're a principal at high school, I guess you don't want to be called China. They be more professional. But that being said, your nickname. The second thing I'd like you to mention is where you're from, what hometown, and what high school you went to. So, I'm from Mount Joy, a little town called Florin, Pennsylvania, and I went to Donegal High School. Third question would pertain to what is your major? What major you're in? Related to that, to number 4, would be what do you see in your future? What would you like to do? And part of 4 also is like a 3-part question, is where do you see yourself 5 years from now? 5 years from now. You can see 5 fingers. Yeah, it's right there. It is. Of course, I'm looking at this little white dot, and hopefully it's clear enough that you can understand. So what are your expectations, or what are your goals 5 years from now? And the last thing is very simple. Do you have any hobbies or activities? I like to interact sometimes with people and talk about, whether you like to go fishing or hiking or biking. It could be drawing, playing an instrument, um, sports, whatever it may be. As myself, I've been involved in sports my whole life as a head football coach and head wrestling coach, and of course, ending up as a high school principal. Um, I do, number one, I love Stevens, and you can see right here the bulldog. You can see, but I don't want to say I'm dyslexic, but I have to be able to put it over this side, and there it is. I did coach at Stevens as well, and I enjoyed it immensely. So let's get back to a couple key things. One, look over your syllabus. Watch the introductory video. Make sure you watch this recording and you answer those questions and you return those to me within 1 week's time. I'll put on a date. So if we meet, which we meet this Wednesday, which today I think is the 23rd, so it would be the 26th. And I would look forward to getting those answers as quick as possible so I can formulate a couple things. And as I talk, I can interject to some people instead of being boring, just me talking. We will watch quite a few videos connected to this, a lot of CPR and mouth to mouth and those type of things, scenarios. So hopefully it's entertaining, but more so educational. And please again, call me at any time. And I wish you the best. Take care. We'll get through this together. Hopefully we'll be able to see each other in the spring. Take care.